Are you struggling with a PrimeNG Dropdown in your Angular application? It can be really frustrating when you can't clear a selected value. But don't worry, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to solve this issue together. I completely understand how annoying it is when a dropdown doesn't behave as expected. You're not alone in this. Many developers face similar challenges when working with PrimeNG components. Here's the specific situation we're addressing. A user recently asked, "Why can't I clear the selected value in my PrimeNG dropdown?" They shared their code snippet and expressed their frustration. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this and find a solution. So, what could be causing this issue? The problem often arises from how the engine model is set up or how the dropdown is configured. We'll break it down step by step to help you understand what's going on. And stick around. I have a great tip at the end that will help you avoid this issue in the future. To allow the user to clear the selected value in the PrimeNG dropdown, we need to add a clear button. This can be done by setting the Show Clear property to True. Next, the user should ensure that the model is updated correctly when the Clear button is clicked. This can be achieved by handling the onChange event. Additionally, the user can customize the appearance of the Clear button by using CSS styles. This will enhance the user experience. Finally, the user should test the dropdown to ensure that the Clear button works as expected. They can do this by selecting an option and then clicking the Clear button. Fun fact, did you know that dropdowns were first introduced in graphical user interfaces in the 1980s? They have come a long way since then, but sometimes they still have their quirks. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution suggests that to clear the selected value in the PrimeNG dropdown, simply set the selected option to an empty string. For instance, you can create a dropdown for selecting date ranges like last month or last week. In your component, initialize the dropdown values and create a clear function that sets the selected range to an empty string. Let's check out another perspective from a different user. An alternative solution comes from a user who found a way to clear the selected value by using the Update Selected Option method. They discovered this method while exploring the source code, as it wasn't documented. Their approach involves creating a clear selection button that calls this method. Now, let's see a response from a different user. An alternative solution from another user suggests that in their case, using the option label property, resolve the issue of not being able to clear the selected value in the PrimeNG dropdown. That's it for that response. Let's explore another one. An alternative solution provided by another user is to add an option labeled None with a value of null to your dropdown options. This allows users to clear their selection easily. That's all for that response. Let's see what someone else had to say. An alternative solution provided by another user involves adding a button to the form that clears all selected values. This approach effectively allows users to reset their selection. Here's the tip I promised. Always initialize your ng model variables and provide a clear way for users to reset their selections. This will enhance user experience significantly. And there you have it. You should now be able to clear the selected value in your PrimeNG dropdown. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks. And remember, a little setup can go a long way in improving your application.